All verse rising my soul family. This is going to be a topic about the southern states of USA. We are going to use Louisiana as an example, right? Now, when it comes to melanated people that have been living in Louisiana, in the country of USA, and you compare the melanated people who've been living in the country of St. Vincent and the states in that country, the melanated people that's been living in the states in St. Vincent in the Caribbeans are way more spiritually intelligent and spiritually awake than the melanated people in Louisiana in the country of United Slaves of America, bro. United Slaves of America. So you know that a lot of melanated people are gonna be spiritually dead. So when you think about melanated people in Louisiana, right? A lot of melanated people in Louisiana are a bunch of Eastern Star and Freemason lineage people. None of those people, bro, like you will rarely come across, and I'm saying, when I say it's rare, you will rarely come across a melanated African and a melanated Caribbean person in the state of Louisiana and United Slaves of America that's ran by white supremacists. Like, come on now. Like, a lot of melanated people, for example, in Louisiana are spiritually dead. They worship that fraternity, sorority, European slave owner Christianity, Jehovah Witness, man. Like, a lot of melanated people in Louisiana are fraternity and sorority, Freemasons, and Eastern Stars. So if you're a melanated African person, a melanated Caribbean person, you're not going to be able to fit in with these melanated people in Louisiana, because melanated people in Louisiana are spiritually dead. You speak against white supremacy. You speak against how these European slave owners had passed on a lot of traumas to melanated Africans and Caribbeans in history. Those melanated people in Louisiana, they're going to suck up to the white supremacists. Like, melanated people in Louisiana are so spiritually dead. Like, I don't call those people my kinfolk. And the only melanated people that's my kinfolk are these Jamaicans, St. Vincent, Haitians, Trinidad, St. Lucian, Ghanaians, Angolian people, the Sierra Leones, all the Africans and Caribbean country melanated people is my kinfolk. These melanated Freemasons in United Slaves of America, especially in Louisiana, they're not my kinfolk. They are basically a bunch of Freemasons. Like, for real. Like, and why do you think Louisiana is a parish and not a county? Louisiana is a parish because a lot of people that come to Louisiana literally perish in energy. Like, your energy literally gets to a depressed state being in Louisiana, because Louisiana is labeled a parish, not a county. Every other state in United Slaves of America is a county, but not Louisiana. Louisiana is a parish. Louisiana is the state of deja vu. Louisiana is not the Pelican State. That was just a cover up to cover up how Louisiana is a deja vu state. It'd be the same shit over and over every year in Louisiana, right? So you got a lot of spiritually dead melanated people in Bastrop, Grambling, Ruston, Shreveport, New Orleans, Monroe, Sterling, Richwood, Alexandria, Lake Charles, Faraday, Newellton, Tallulah, Delta, Farmerville. All the cities in Louisiana is full of spiritually dead melanated people who don't even act like melanated people. Come on now. Like, if you told melanated people in Louisiana, you told a large percent of melanated people in Louisiana that our home is in the African and Caribbean countries, they look at you like you're crazy. They look at you like you're crazy. They look at you like you the one with no sense, but they the ones who got no sense. Because melanated people in Louisiana are Freemasons and Eastern Star people. Everywhere you go, everywhere you go. If you told a bunch of melanated people in Louisiana about the Orishas, Papa Legba, Olodumare, all that Nigerian stuff, all that Ghanaian stuff, all that Senegal, all that Jamaican, Haitian, Trinidad, St. Lucian, St. Vincent, melanated spirituality, those melanated people in Louisiana are gonna look at you like you're crazy, man. I got family members on my mother's side who don't even know who Oshun is, don't even know who Yamoya is, don't even know who Ogun is, don't even know who Oya is. How you melanated skin, but you don't know the orishas? Imagine a melanated person, especially a dark-skinned melanated person, not know who orishas are. You should be ashamed. Bro, every European white person know all these Greek gods. Every European white person, bro. Every European white person know who their Greek gods are. So if you a melanated person that don't even know who the orishas are, I question you. I question who the fuck you are. Like, are you even melanated? Because a lot of melanated people in Louisiana, especially in Monroe and Sterling, they always worship the European white supremacists, Jesus, and Jehovah. Every single melanated person you come across in Louisiana, especially Master P for No Limit Records, he worshiped the Jesus person. He don't be on that Oshun, Olodumare, Oya, Yamoya. He don't be on no Orisha legends. He don't be on it. Master P is the main example of a Freemason. Master P is a Freemason. He's not no Caribbean. Master P is not no African. Baby, Lil Wayne, Manny Fresh, who else? BG, you know, NBA Youngboy. Those are not Africans and Caribbeans. Those are Freemasons. So like when we talk about the spirituality of melanated people in Louisiana, they are connected with that fraternity, sorority, Greek mythology stuff, that slave teaching stuff. That's why a lot of melanated people in Louisiana, I could never get along with them, because there was a bunch of Freemason fraternity, sorority people. I'm connected with that African Caribbean things, man. I could just never roll with all that Greek fraternity, slave owner, European stuff. I just can't get down with it. It's not in my blood. You know, the only melanated people that gets down with that European slave spiritualities, which is fake spirituality, indoctrinated spirituality, is these melanated Masons in Louisiana. Louisiana has the most spiritually dead melanated people on the whole planet. It's not Arkansas, it's not Mississippi, it's Louisiana. We know USA is full of spiritually dead people as a whole. All the spiritually awake people is in the African and Caribbean countries. You're like the white supremacy, fraternity, sorority teachings. You can't push that on the country of Jamaica. You can't push that on the country of Barbados, Trinidad, and Angola, Eritrea. You know, all the South African, West African, North African, East African regions. You can't push that white supremacy religions on them. A lot of people on my mother's side of the family, right? They are connected with the European ways of spirituality. I'm the only one on my mother's side of the family that's connected with real spirituality of melanated people, which is the African and the Caribbean spiritualities, right? So it's like, when you think about this shit, man, a lot of melanated people in Louisiana are spiritually dead. They're not kinfolk to us melanated Caribbeans and Africans. A lot of melanated people, the large percent of them are Freemasons. All that voodoo stuff that you hear about in Louisiana is not true. That's in the African countries. Voodoo started in the African countries to get rid of these European slave owners, to not taint melanated culture. I'll talk about that in another topic. So, because a lot of melanated people in Louisiana, they are on that fraternity, sorority, you know, Greek Freemason spirituality ways of life. So it's like, bro, these melanated people in Louisiana being spiritually dead, and these melanated people in Louisiana who make fun of melanated folks who speak African and Caribbean languages, it shows you that a lot of the melanated people in Louisiana are fucking Freemason and Eastern Star people. Because if a melanated person made fun of me for speaking Caribbean, African language, then all of a sudden I know that they are a melanated Freemason that's a synthetic clone with no soul and just a gatekeeper for the white supremacists.